Merhaba arkadaşlar, hepiniz IEFT Talks webinarlarına hoş geldiniz. Bugün İtalya'nın kalbinde öğrencilere özel konaklama imkanlarını Boarding House International CEO'su Manuela'dan dinliyor olacağız. Lütfen sorularınızı questions kısmından sormayı unutmayın. Yes, Manuela, the stage is yours now.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this webinar. Thank you for participating and for your interest. I'm very happy, despite this period, which is really stressful for everybody. But let's hope that everything will be better in the next future. For this COVID, which is giving serious problems to all the world. But we have to have everybody positive vibes. So my name is, as Zeynep said, my name is Manuela, and I am the chief of this boarding house agent, which take cares of all students coming here in Italy, especially in Rome. My agency is in Rome and in the area of Trastevere, and we have several apartments. So what is a boarding house? Boarding house is an agency which provides apartments to foreign students from all over the world. We have guests coming from India, China, United States, Turkey, and Norway, USA. So we have a lot of students and foreign students. I understand that now we have this COVID pandemic. So, but I believe that the students abroad and studying abroad will be soon will start again. It has to start again, since we all want to become an international family and provide to study abroad to give us even much more help. It will be a challenge this year, but I am sure that we will make it. This is why I'm sorry that on my PowerPoint slides I did not update it, but due to this pandemic period and to this COVID, obviously we have some different rules in the apartments and the incoming in Italy. So students that come from abroad, they can get in touch with boarding house, which we provide apartments in the Trastevere area and in other areas which could be around the universities. It depends on which university you go. But the most important thing is that we provide assistance. We always did provide assistance to each student. The apartments, they are most in the area of Trastevere, which is one of the ancient parts of Rome, and it is well connected with the station, the train station of Trastevere, and it is well connected with the airport of Fiumicino, which it takes only 30 minutes ride to get to the BH agency. So what I was saying about these apartments, before we used to have, before the COVID, the apartments, they were obviously all assisted from cleaners, from maintenance and whatever. Today, nowadays, it will be assisted much more with a complete protection from any type, or at least we will try to support all students concerning a disease of COVID. So we have now in this period, we added other services which may help all students which will come in Italy, and we can provide assistance and submit assistance with medical doctor, with the doctors, and all other informations, even if any student happens that they might need isolation. So for the isolation of COVID, we have some apartments or some rooms. Most of the apartments, they have about 4 or 5 bedrooms, and each of them, they have about 3 or 4 bathrooms in each apartment. So it can even be easier to share the apartments with other students. And so let's say that each bathroom will be for 2 students. So this will help, of course, any other sharing apartments with other students. Now, concerning boarding house, it is about 12 years, more than 12 years that we work on all students from international schools, and which they come in Italy, in Rome, to study. And we assist students giving the apartments, maintenance, and they even have a task making of experience, which they could be helped. Even we give assistance even for any problem concerning how to go in a place or to another, or if they need information concerning how to move and whatever. So now, coming back to this new period, let's call it like this, which can be COVID. We are happy to support students and to give them all the assistance which can be. Obviously, all the students have to follow some procedures. They have to be responsible, and they have to self-care for their own and help, I mean, even if they're sharing the apartments. As you can see, I want to show you now some of the apartments. This is one of the buildings. In this building, we have about 3 or 4 apartments, which is just close to Trastevere area, which is an amazing place in Rome because it's one of the most ancient, and it is well connected to all the other parts of Rome. So these apartments, they are all self-catering. So you have the emergency maintenance, smoke detectors, fire extinguisher. We assist you with the mail or package service and lost luggage. I mean, we are here just to support everybody. This is some pictures of the apartments which they could have. This is just a type, but the kitchens, as you can see, they're all full furnished with a washing machine, and most of them, they have from 2 until 4 bathrooms in each apartment. The beds, they are single beds, and we provide bed and bathroom linen. We provide everything concerns the arrangements in the apartment. So these are some pictures of the station of Trastevere, which is this one here, which is well connected with the Fiumicino area. And this is one of the most important and amazing squares, which are really in the center and in the heart of Trastevere area. Concerning the apartments, most of them, they have a lift, and they have internet Wi-Fi, and they have AC, and obviously all of them have bed and a wardrobe for each student. If you want to have more information concerning assistance or want to know the prices, we usually make rates for students which come with university. So it could be from 1 to 15 or 20 students. Or if there is an individual student, then there will be a different rate, since we will have to just know which will be their request. So some students, they want to share a room with another people. Some other students, instead, they prefer having just their own and private room. And concerning the apartments, obviously, if somebody wants to make a reservation for the apartments, we should have to know prior time, at least 3 or 4 months ahead the reservation, because since I know that this is a critical moment for everybody in the world, but sorry, in Rome, if we have to book an apartment which has to have just a few rooms which will be locked, we have to obviously lock them ahead of time. This because we have different requests. In this moment, it's true, we don't have any requests from the United States, from Turkey, or from India, but we have requests from China, from Holland, and from Norway. And so some of these apartments, they will be full booked. We still have some apartments in the area of Trastevere and in other areas, but some of them, they are already full booked for students coming already on May. So from May until July, September, this is the period which students will actually move. So I will be happy to assist you and to help you. As I told you, the boarding house is pleased to provide apartments and give you all the assistance you may need. Obviously, the rates for the students depends even if the students or the request of university in accommodation, what type of assistance they want and what type of services they want. So if they want cleanings full day and every day, it will have a different price. Normally, a room, a single room is around 40–45 euro per day. Instead, if you have a shared room in an apartment, it could be between 25 and 35 euros. So it depends always of which services you would like to have. I would be, somebody was asking, I'll try to explain, Bulut Selik, hello. I hope you can hear me. About the locations of the apartment, yes, they are, it depends on which colleges you mean, because most of these apartments, they are in the city central of Trastevere. So it is an area which is in the heart of Trastevere and in the heart of Rome, and they are very close. We have a tram, so it takes about 10–15 minutes to reach the colleges, or it could take about 20–25 minutes walking distance. Most of the students during the spring period, they don't take any buses or trams, but they like walking along the alleys of Trastevere, which is amazing and wonderful. Depends on the colleges where they are, because most of the international colleges, they are just in the Trastevere area or across the bridge, which is, as I said, just 20 minutes walking distance. So all depends from where the colleges are. The apartments, Julia Turun, hello, thank you for writing. I will even write you the reply by typing you my answer. But I would just like to inform you, yes, they're suitable for longer duration and short duration. It could be even for just a few weeks and depends from the availability, yes. So we can have guest students from minimum 15 days to maximum a year. So this depends from the courses, because the courses, some of them they are for 15 days, some of them they are for 40 days, other for 85 days. So this depends from the course of students which will take part in Roma. And that one obviously is just to see and to decide while we are making the arrangements. All the apartments, they can guest up to 8 students. So 8 students, they will have 4 bedrooms and they will have 3 or 4 bathrooms. So it depends. Obviously, if there is one student that they would like to have a room, a private room, then there won't be any more, obviously, 8 students. There will be, 7 students, but one will have a private bedroom. Concerning the apartments, we have assistants, maintenance assistants, and in the rate, everything is included. So from the bed and bathroom linen that we provide, and then we provide assistance, we provide maintenance, heatings, and AC, Wi-Fi, and all these services are included in the rate. As I said, I don't know if somebody is new in the conversation now in the webinar, but as I said, the prices of the rates are from 25 euro until 40 euro. So it depends from the services which are requested. And in these services, as I said, we added also all the requests and the informations concerning COVID issues. So this means isolation, this means the assistance for doctors or whatever they might provide. So I really do hope that all this period will be passing by in about 2 or 3 months, because we have to just believe that everything will be better. So my website, you can find all my information, which is just right here at the end. Here you have the information of my email and my contacts, my phone, my cell phone. And so if you would like to have some other information, you could just get in touch with me, and I will be pleased to help you and to assist you, and just hope that we will have hopes and better time in the next 2 or 3 months. So I believe that, like in all the countries, even Italy is taking part to see what to do with students which they're coming in Italy. And so I think that they will be provided they have to submit a self-declaration forms concerning the test, the PCR test. And I don't know, actually, I'm sorry, but I'm not yet, we don't have yet some updates concerning what to do if they have to have any vaccine or not. But in any case, if you want to have a visit on my website and just to see the other apartments, I will be pleased to help you and to give you all the information. As I said, most of the apartments are all in the Trastevere area, which is one of the ancient parts of Rome, which is perfectly connected with the Fiumicino International Airport and with the train station. And of course, we have trams and buses, and all the area, they have supermarkets, pharmacies, and obviously cinemas, theaters, which are not available now, but we have them. And there are grocery shops, there are tabacs and restaurants and pizza. I mean, it's a wonderful place for students, which since now everybody loved it very, very much. And my agency is obviously we have other people which take care of students of any problem they may have. And so they don't have to absolutely think of anything. So if they have any problem during their stay in the apartment, they will have an email where they could write, and they would be assisted for maintenance or any other problem they could have during their period and their stay here in our apartments. So as I said, all our apartments will be and are sanificated, and there will be cleanings once or twice a week with sanification. And during the stay, each student, they will be provided of their bed and bathroom linen, and obviously there will be even a change of linen. So I hope that I could meet somebody, and I really do hope that all this period will be as soon as possible as bad memories, and let's start again to work together and to have students abroad and to visit, and that we can share again all our informations, our culture, and all our amazing countries could meet again with other students. So if anybody has any more questions, I will reply to you. Yes, Demir, hello, thank you. Yes, the rooms, they are available, and you could even have shared apartments. Maybe you just got in touch a little later, but the apartments, they have about 5 or 4, from 3 to 4 or 5 bedrooms. So you can decide to have a private apartment or a private room, or a shared bedroom. A shared bedroom consists in maximum 2 people, and you will have 1 bathroom for 2 people for each room. In each apartment, you'll have maximum 8 students. So I hope that I have replied to your questions. Concerning Turun, I'll write to you. I'll give you all the pricing, because as I said, the prices depends from the time that you stay. So if you stay for about let's say 15 days, it has a price, and it depends even which services would you like. So if you want full complete assistance, this means with services, and if you want daily cleanings, if you want other assistance and other services, then it will have a price. If you want a single room, it will have a price from 35 to 40 euro per day per student. And this one includes, obviously, all the services which I said. But if you want some extra services, that will be paid differently. If you want some extra bed and bathroom linen, cleanings, or support, or whatever, it depends from which is the request. So my email, Sevnik, I'll write to you my email, but you could show it, you could see it even here. Sorry, here it is. It's just this one, housing@bhint.eu. So you can see my email and my contacts there directly. I will write to you, Julia, I would write to you the pricing, so you could have an average price rates, which are daily rates. And I mean, I could give you all the informations which you may need. So I hope that to see you and to have some contacts. I will be very, very pleased to give you more information, whatever you may need. I will just send you, and even you can see my website, which you have the opportunity to see all the other apartments. On my PowerPoint, I just listed one apartment in those buildings, but we have obviously about other 25 or 30, depends, apartments. In this moment, we have 25 apartments which are available, and which we have some students. So we hope that we will have a large incoming of students, so that we could help everybody and just send Let's Come students here in Rome to study. Okay, so I believe, I hope that let me see if anybody is looking for some other questionings. No? Okay. I will be glad to reply to everybody. I'll just write down, and I will give you all the informations that you have been requested. I will even write them down and reply to you by typing it. Okay? I hope that everybody is satisfied, and if you have any answers or any questions, you could even ask more and further questions. I would be delighted to help you, everybody, and just hope that I gave you some information and that you're satisfied about the informations. If you wish, you could see even as I told you, my website, which is there. And just show you the other apartments, which are these ones here. As you can see, they're all self-catering. And we have even common areas, and everything is set for students. Okay? Oh, hello, Bulut. No, the bills, what do you mean if you have to pay it additionally? No, all the bills are included in the rates. So if you mean for the bills, you mean gas, electricity, water, and other rates, those ones are all included in the rates. Which could be from 25 euro per night until 40 euro, as I said. So in that rate, it is included. It is included even the assistance, bed and bathroom linen, cleanings once a week, which I can show you here on my slides. There should be or a list. These are all the services that are provided from boarding house, from my agency. And yes, of course, I could tell you about the prices. Irem, the prices, they are from minimum of 25 euro per day to maximum 40 euro per day. That one includes obviously it depends on the basic rates on these services, which I'm showing you on my PowerPoint. So what is important that you have to know is that if you want some extra cleanings or if you want some extra bed and bathroom linen, obviously this will be an extra cost. But whatever is included in the basic rates, which are all these services that are included, even bills, then it is provided into the into the 25 rate, 25 until 40. So it depends, obviously, if you want a single room or if you want a double room. So a double room means with 2 people, and so that will have a different cost. The cost is based even on how many days you may stay into the apartment. To rent an apartment, you could be from minimum 15 days until 90 days, 1 year, it depends. So this depends from the course that you make. And if there is, obviously, if you just crash a fridge or whatever, and it has been a purpose, then that would be an extra cost. So normally we make a checklist when you get into the apartment and a checkout list when you just leave the apartment. But usually this never happens because it might happen that you may just break a glass or a plate or something, but we never charged anybody for some plates or for some glasses. Okay, and obviously they are self-catering, so in the apartment you have everything. You have what you need for your bed and bathroom linen, or the kitchen is fully furnished, and you have iron board, and you have hangers into the into each wardrobe. You have even a secretary desk. I mean, everything is complete, like if it should be your home into Italy, into Rome. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So I think I replied to everybody. If somebody wants to see again my address, this is the address, the email to get in touch with me. Okay, so I hope, let me see. Yes, so dear Demir, concerning this is now it is a problem, since the visa that gets refused, I mean, in 12 years it's happened only about 2 or 3 times with students. I have about 600-700 students coming every year, and as I said, I had some problems for refusals, and but not often. It happens about 2 or 3 times with some students, but this happened because maybe they didn't have completed all the form to get, because nowadays it's quite difficult to have a refusal. But in any case, yes, at least 50% has to be paid in advance, because the apartment has to be locked and has to be reserved. So because we have different students and universities coming in Italy and in Rome to study, obviously there are some periods which are very, very high period. So it's a high season. From March until July, we are always full booked. At least we were until last year, and then this year I don't know how it will be going. But in any case, yes, the payment is in advance. At least 50% has to be paid in advance, and it has to be reserved at least 2 or 4 months ahead. It depends from the period. So if you're coming on January, February, then you can even pay 2 months ahead of time, 50%, and then once you have your visa, then you will pay the balance. It depends even if you're coming from the part of the university group or if you're coming from a private students. But in any case, there is always a payment which has to be 50% given in advance. And let me see. Okay. Okay, so I hope this was obviously nowadays, Demir, before making a visa, you have to, I think that the best thing is that you will have to have information concerning the country where you are going. If you're coming to Italy, you have to know what we all have to know. First of all is about the COVID instructions and the informations which we have to know. But let's say that once that you made your COVID test, or maybe you need a vaccine, I'm not sure. In any case, then they will give you the visa, and obviously you can, the visa, I think it's only if you stay more than 90 days. Otherwise, I don't think you need a visa to come in Italy, but depends always from which country you are coming. To enter without a visa, what should I do in this situation? Oh, okay. So Nats, in this situation, if you have a green passport, as I said to the other guest before, what you need is you have to first have all the information, the procedures to enter in Italy for the COVID test. So we are not now in this situation. We are still waiting to know from our government to know which are the solutions, because we yet don't know if some students have to have the vaccine, or if they have to make a quarantine, or just simply they have to have a test of a PCR and they could enter into the city. Concerning instead BH, if you need to reserve an apartment, then you just have to send an email. Just let me know which are the dates, what you need, and if you need all the services or not. So I need to know which is the date you're coming and which is the date you're leaving, how many people you are, if you want a single room or if you want a shared room in the apartment. And as I said, most of the apartments are in the Trastevere area. So Trastevere, just look if your college is in that area or not, because then I'll have to find another place. And so no, Berfin, hello, nice to meet you. I will type my answer later to you, but in the meanwhile, if you're listening to me, no, you don't have to bring anything. You just have to bring your luggage with your clothes and your PC and your cell phone. That's all you need to stay in boarding house apartments. So everything is fully furnished. You have bed and bathroom linen. You have everything is settled completely in your apartment. So you have cups, plates, and handles, and this and that. Everything is there. Washing machine, AC, and the apartments are all fully furnished. And so this is what Azin. So living in Rome, it is not very expensive. I can suggest you to visit my website where you can find all informations, even concerning the life in Roma. So let's say that it is not a very high style of life. It depends from where you come. So in Italy, it's quite medium. Let's say that I don't know actually where you live, but I'm sure, I mean, students which live in Italy and which come from abroad, they don't find it too much expensive. They're not expensive restaurants, they're not expensive shopping, they're not expensive buying food or whatever. Obviously, if you go eating in a restaurant, like in all the restaurants in the world, and you ask a very good wine and you buy and you eat some very good food like fish or treated meat or whatever, then that would be very expensive, like in all the countries. But actually living in Rome, it is not so much expensive. I mean, you have grocery stores, you have pizza restaurants, you have restaurants of all the level, shops, even if you have to buy something from shoes to jumpers or whatever. If you want to go to a museum, and if you are a student, you have even some discounts for the bus, for the tram, for the taxi. You have discounts in the museums. And let's say that for students, there are a lot of offers that you can have, and we provide. Is it possible sharing room with students who do not travel together? I mean, can I only share room with my friends? Hassan, hello. Thank you for your question. Yes, you can either share a room with a friend that you know, or even with people that you do not know. This depends from you. It depends from if you have a student, which will share the apartment in the same period which you will have your course in Roma. So some students, they just have the opportunity to start together. So they come from China, from India, from Belgium, from Europe, and they come 4 or 6 students together. So they just share an entire apartment. Other students, they just come with a friend of them and they share the room. Other students, instead, they just come single. So they are individual students, but then when they come here, they meet other students and they share the apartments and they share even the room. But this is all to be organized once you decide, if you decide, and if you come. But I'll be happy to help you and to give you informations, whatever you need concerning your stay and concerning your accommodation. I could just give you other tips and information and services. Students, do you have any information about this? Naz, yes. I know that there are, in my experience, I had different students which they have been even also working while they were studying. Usually in pre-COVID, students used to go to the university during daytime, and in the afternoon, late afternoon, nighttime, they go to restaurants to work. Could you hear me? There?
Manuela'nın bağlantısında küçük bir problem var. Geri dönüyor arkadaşlar.
Zeynep, sorry.
It's all right. We were waiting for you.
Okay, sorry. I don't know what's happened. In this period, we have some problems even here in Rome with connection. Okay, so I was trying to reply to Naz. I don't know if he is still there. But yes, I know that some students can do study and work in Italy during their stay. So I think I gave them all the informations, and now I can reply to everybody on writing them a reply of my answer to their questions. Correct? Okay, so thank you everybody for your attention. Thank you. I'm sorry about I just lost the connection, and thank you for your attention, and just hope to get in touch with somebody of you, and I'll be pleased to help everybody. This is again my email, and if you wish, just write and I'll be happy to support everybody. So good luck to everybody, and let's hope that this world will start and just join us and join the world again together. Okay, thank you very much to everybody.
Thank you very much, Manuela, for your presentation. We believe it was a really informative webinar for the attendees, and you put a real effort answering all of the questions. Also, I would like to thank the participants in Turkish as well. Katıldığınız için teşekkür ederiz arkadaşlar. Boarding House International ile ilgili diğer sorularınız için Manuela'nın paylaşmış olduğu mail adresinden iletişime geçebilirsiniz. Yarınki webinarlarımızda görüşmek üzere. Thank you again, Manuela. It was a pleasure to have you in IEFT Talks. Is there anything you would like to add?
Oh, just good luck to everybody, and feel free to look at my website and to have other information, or just to write me an email so I could reply to everybody and give them more assistance. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much to everybody.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you.